we have Jess and Jordyn here. Jada, go ahead. You can kick it off.
Thank you. Thanks you guys for taking the time. Just wanted to ask, I mean, Jess, I know you didn't play in the last time that y'all faced the Current, but what do you think? It seemed like it was just a lot of defensive breakdowns today. So, but what do you feel that gave you the most trouble today?
Honestly, I feel like we're just really conceding really sloppy goals. Ultimately, this isn't kind of the first game that has been happening. Their first goal and their set play goal in the first half are goals that we should be just dealing with. And then they scored two goals in 1 minute in the second half, which is just not good enough from us at all when we come out of the second half. We don't track a run, and then we don't even deal with our own kickoff. And so for us, it's just more like they're our problems. We're creating our own problems, and we scored two great goals. This one over here, feel so glad she's back, but we create loads of chances in the first half. We had the crossbar, we have another two great chances. So like we're just really the masters of our own downfall right now, and we either need to stand up and take accountability as individuals and collectively, or this is just not going to change. So it is 100% completely on us as players, and we have to really look in the mirror individually and collectively to figure out why we are causing ourselves so many problems.
Jordyn, it was good to see you score again. But do you feel that your team has what is needed to overcome these problems, or to correct these problems, and snap this losing streak?
Yeah, I think for sure. I think, as Jess said, it's up to us truly. I think we have the skill. I think we have the work rate that it takes to pull out wins, and the quality is just not there right now from us, and we know that, and we just need to put effort into that for now. But yes, for sure, we do have the talent and the depth and the staff that we need in order to pull out these wins. We're just not doing it, and it's on us.
Thanks, Jada. And Bella, go ahead.
Hey guys, thanks for the time. I'm wondering if you could talk a little bit more in depth about those first minute and a half of the second half, and sort of from your perspective what happened, because the first two goals sort of also came shortly after restarts and you had scored. Do you feel like there's any sort of issue with maybe focus after restarts, or what was sort of happening there?
Yeah, that's a great question. We should probably look at that. I think we have to look at it honestly. Like, one goal comes from their kickoff, the other goal comes from our kickoff. So like something is not like happening. Whether it's communication from a run off the back shoulder of someone in the back line, and then we're not dealing with the cross or the runners, and then the goal off our kickoff is just honestly a catastrophe, and we need to figure out, why we're not stepping with that ball and not going with a runner, and that for sure is probably a focus situation, and we've just conceded, and we have to, switch on and go again, and perhaps we haven't done that, and it's probably just a knock-on effect of conceding in the first minute after going in 2-2, and kind of, what's happened earlier on in the season, and just like, kind of just, hitting you when you're down and all that. And so we really have to just regroup now. We have We have a week until we play Portland at home, so we have a week to fix this.
All right, next.
And then, sorry, can I ask one more?
Yeah,
Is that
go
okay?
ahead, Bella.
You know, there have been years in the past where this team has struggled to score. And, you know, to some extent, at least that isn't the issue this time. Do you, you know, obviously you don't want to concede goals, but do you feel a little bit better knowing that some things are working, you're creating chances moving forward, and you are scoring goals, you're not totally out of games?
Yeah, of course. I mean, what's nice is we are scoring goals and we have a lot of different goal scorers. Obviously, we've been missing really big players for us too. Been missing this one, which is nice to have back, and adds a completely different dimension to our game. And yeah, you can't be scoring 2-3 goals, well, 2 probably, back to back games, and then conceding 5 and 3 and 3. You just can't. And so, obviously, it's nice, and we're scoring great goals too. They're not, you know, they're not tap-ins or anything. They're just really well-worked goals and great runs and whatever. It's just, you know, it's nice that that's not a problem. Yes, answer your question. It's really nice that scoring goals is not our problem.
Thank you.
So yeah.
Okay, next we got Steven.
Jordyn, I wanted to ask, I think I heard the commentator say this was your first brace in the NWSL. I wonder if you could talk a little bit about kind of how it feels getting back into the team more fully and getting on the score sheet and kind of how to take that from here to keep scoring.
Yeah, I mean, I was definitely happy to be back and to be cleared, to just kind of do my best to help the team, honestly. Like, I think being on the sidelines is hard when you're just only able to watch, and I think I've been excited to kind of just be back on the field. Yeah. But yeah, that's all I can say.
Thank you.
Thanks, Steven. All right, thank you, everyone. Thanks, Jess. Thanks.